Hey, what's up? This is your boy Dion Hudson coming at you again with another live and direct subject matter. This subject matter is about world travel. Okay. Um, do you know how to stay safe traveling around the world? Traveling to different countries. What is the key to staying safe? Like, no matter where you go, no matter what culture you come in contact, what are some key things that you need to take into consideration that'll help you stay safe when you're in someone else's backyard? So when it comes to traveling, first and foremost, I speak on from a personal perspective. Like, I didn't learn what I'm getting ready to speak on. I didn't learn this in a university, and I didn't learn it from reading a book. I actually learned this from my own personal travels because for many years, um, I traveled to many places that I knew nothing about. I didn't know the people there. I didn't know what was going on there. I didn't know what I was getting into before I got into it. So I was in the blind traveling to places I never been, and I had to figure things out when I got there. Okay. So what I learned was a universal rule. Okay. And it's important that you understand what this universal rule is, or universal law. And what this universal law is called respect. Okay. I mean, no matter where you go, people there's authorities and there's rules and regulations, and different cultures do things differently. But one thing that never changes is respect, and your understanding of respect is key to your survival. So the best defense is no offense. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. The best defense is no offense. That means that when you go to another country, you go to someone else's backyard, the key to your survival is going to be, do not offend nobody there. Do not be disrespectful. Respect the way people live. Respect the way they do things, okay? And do things the way that they do it. Respect it, okay? Now, once you give this respect, some people there are going to give respect in return. But you're always going to have those who don't want to give you no respect. And that's when you figure out how to demand your respect. And there's different ways you can demand your respect, but you have to do this. It is important that you are respected by the people in the land that you are living in. And the reason why that is important is because if you are not respected, that means that you can become a target, you are a target, or you can become a target, which is not conducive to being safe in someone else's backyard. So, what is respect? How important is respect? Okay. And how can you use your knowledge and understanding of respect in order to make sure that you're safe in someone else's backyard? So some people are going to give you this respect once you give it to them. Some people are not going to give you this respect, and you have to earn your respect from them. And you have to figure out how to do that. Okay. Now, this is very important. This is very important because this is one thing that doesn't change. No matter what nation you go to, no matter what language they speak, this is something that's really universal. Okay. And if you can tap into that and you can understand that, there's pretty much no limits to your survival. Okay. Outside of respect, you have to look, listen, and learn. Okay. If you are studious and you have a curiosity and you're a real good listener and you love to learn about how other people live, you're probably in a better position to go somewhere and figure it out. Okay. So when you first touch down, you have to look, listen, and learn. You have to learn your surroundings. You have to learn who these people are. Okay. Once you learn who these people are, then that's when the whole universal law comes in, which is respect. Right. Okay. So it's a twofold thing. You look, you listen, you learn, you give respect, right? they give you respect back. And if the ones that don't give you respect back, you demand your respect from them. You earn that respect so that way you can be safe in a land that this is not your land. This is not your backyard. And, if you're in a situation, no one's going to come bail you out. You're by yourself. Okay. What are you going to do? Right. It is not smart to be a jerk to anyone. If it is not wise or smart to be a jerk to anyone in your own homeland, because they'll put a bullet, someone will put a bullet in you real quick if you disrespect someone in the wrong place of America. So that same fact applies if you're in another country. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes probably even worse, you know, because you might be dealing with anti-American feelings. You know what I'm saying? So just by the fact that you are an American might even make it worse, depending on where you're at in the world. So it is of the paramount, it is of the utmost paramount to your safety that you understand this universal law called respect. So I'm gonna go over it again. The first thing you do is you have to look, listen, and learn. Now, and for many years, I wasn't in a position to do my homework about different places. So mine was touchdown, look, listen, and learn. Okay. But if I was afforded the opportunity to do my homework and learn about learn about the area before I touched down, I would have done that. So here's the thing. If you can do your homework on the place before you get there, familiarize yourself with their customs and their culture, that's cool. But if you're not able to do that and you're kind of like forced to be in that place, it's not the end of the world, because as soon as you touch down, you can do your own homework. You can look, you can listen, and you can learn. Okay. And while you're listening and learning your surroundings and the people around you, you're giving respect. They're giving you that respect back. Sometimes you got to ask for it and they'll give it to you. But if you ask for that respect back and they don't give it to you, you demand your respect, because every living being has the right to be respected. Okay. And you have to be creative. There's a time to be aggressive. There's also a time to be passive aggressive. I mean, passive aggressive is a tool that works. Sometimes aggression may not be your best position to play when you're in someone else's backyard, because you're outnumbered, you're outgunned. Okay, so you have to use your wits. And sometimes, in order to get someone else to respect you, you got to pull out a couple of tricks out your bag, okay, and put them in a position where they have no choice but to respect you. So the universal law is respect. If you understand that, truly understand that, and how to apply that to your life, the skies is the limit to what you can do and the places you can go.